Come, hear the tale of our ragtag crew, brought together upon a mysterious island by fate. They have lost, they have won, and now, alongside a rebel faction, the truth on the wind, they fight against the evil Etterwines. Behind it all, an alien being of immeasurable power begins to rise once again. As the land grows cold, our party stands as a light in the darkness. Now, welcome to the Swordcast Adventures.
Who are these mortals? Do they believe themselves capable to stop me? To stop what I shall do to this world? Well, maybe I should offer them a glimpse of what's to come.
As we continue this fight, you find yourself in the middle of this room, surrounded by shards of ice warping like tentacles from planes all over. This creature, a column of clear crystal ice. The jewel hangs now as the eye, a large toothy maw, continues to try to grasp at you and dig deep into you. And finally we find ourselves here at the continuation of this battle. And we have our fair Elduin up first.
Just a reminder, so I'm behind a pillar, and the big monster is sort of in the middle of the room, and right in front of me there's a tentacle?
There is.
Okay, coming out of the ground. And it's in melee range with me?
It is.
Okay. And how big is this thing? Like, is this thing obscuring my vision? Or...
No, but it's definitely in between you and it. It's not obscuring anything. It's also crystal clear. So...
fair enough. But it feels like it would block my shot. Okay. So I am going to... I guess I'm just gonna slash it with a sword.
Okay.
I will grab my scimitar and attack it. First attack. That's a 30 to hit.
I think 30 hits it.
That is 10 slashing.
With a quick flick of your wrist, the scimitar slices right through this tentacle, and just the tentacle shatters into just a million pieces.
I assume that I'm not allowed to switch from my sword to back to my bow again in the middle of my turn?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd give you that as a full free action.
Yeah. Can I use my bonus action for it?
Sure.
All right. I will fire my bow at the thing around the corner. You know, hand pressed up against my forward hand pressed up against the back of the pillar. So just barely poking around the edge of it. Mm-hmm. Sharpshooter shot. And that is a 21 to hit.
A 21 hits.
That is 21 magical piercing.
Okay, another crack breaks through this crystal clear column as your shot digs into it.
All right, and my third and final shot, sharpshooter as always, that is better. That's a 27 to hit.
Definitely hits.
And that is 25 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Really driving them home. And I used my bonus action already, so that is my turn, because I'm just going to stay put behind this pillar.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, the creature has not made its full legendary actions yet, being that we're only 2 creatures in post his turn. So you see at the end of Elduin's turn, you see the gem begin to pulse and glow. And as it does, 2 beams fire out, and instead of spinning around the room, it connects as fine straight points. This time, Elduin, one flies towards you, the other to Amelia.
Okay.
Rude.
Yes.
What do you got?
I need you two to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Do I get a bonus to that because I am in cover?
Sure. You get a bonus to your AC. And you did come out of cover to fire, though.
I thought I was firing from within.
Or
cover.
I mean, you're not hiding. So you're
I'm not
at least
hiding. I just thought I was in like half cover or something like that.
Well, you definitely get an AC bonus.
You said dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Let me just roll it and see if I need it.
Sure.
How about an 18?
Amelia got an 8. Oh, do I get anything from Matolius?
You would get 4.
So that's 12. Which I still don't think is going to cut it.
An 18 just makes it, actually.
Yay!
So, Eldon, you are able to duck back behind the pillar as the shot just skims and bounces off the pillar into the wall behind you. As that happens, ice grows from where it lands. Though, Amelia, you are caught in this.
Mm-hmm.
You take 13 points of cold damage as this blast hits you, and you feel the cold spread across you.
Okay.
Speaking of, though, it is your turn.
Amelia grunts as she takes this cold damage, but she is going to go ahead and take a couple steps towards the northern end of this top platform. And as she walks over there, she's going to first kind of flick her wrist as she throws one of these motes from Crown of Stars at this thing.
Okay.
I forgot you still had that shit.
She still has at least a
Got
couple,
3
right?
left.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I was just saying, I totally spaced it. It was like 2 games ago that you cast that
So that's
shit.
a 29 to hit.
29 hits.
No, I'm going to save it. That's 29 radiant damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Still up.
Still up.
Amelia is going to kind of grit her teeth and say to this thing, "You might have beams, but I think I've got one that'll have you beat." And you see her eyes begin to just flare with this like white hot like flame, this fire, and you see her pull up her Rod of the Pact Keeper as it also kind of like bursts with fire, completely engulfs the rod, and she points at this thing, and there's like a spark off of it, and you look up to see that in the ceiling there's basically like this roiling that begins to happen as fire spreads across the ceiling and then shoots down upon this thing as she uses her fire strike or flame strike. She's gonna center it behind this thing to not hit Matolius here. So it's a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder of fire.
Okay.
And then need to make a dex save.
And it's right on it, too.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I guess
Oh.
I can't put up an aura, but
You get a lot of stuff in that.
oh no, I'm centering it behind it so that
Oh.
it hits him, but not Matolius.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so it's kind of like to the west of this thing.
Mm-hmm. What's your DC is 20?
Mm-hmm.
I did not make it. Yeah, it did not make it.
Okay, so that's gonna be 13. Yeah, I'm gonna bump that one. So it's gonna be 18 fire damage and 20 radiant damage.
Okay.
Fuck.
You notice as you hit this beast with the flames of this attack, you notice a large, like, swath of it begins to melt, and this creature screams this unearthly scream. It is still up,
Still alive? Okay.
still alive, but the fire seemed to do an exceptional amount of damage to it.
good.
Ooh. Anything else?
And that's,
Amelia?
no, that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Amelia, the tentacle that was harrying behind Matolius just throws itself across straight at you.
Okay.
Do I get an opportunity attack on the tentacle?
It's not a creature like that. It's just part of its motions.
I feel that. Okay.
So no, it just like kind of just like strikes out at Amelia, almost like instantaneously at her with a 17 to hit you.
17 hits.
As this hooked and bladed tentacle like lashes out, it kind of whips around the back of you and grasps on you. Feel the blade at the end of it just dig deep into your back as it grabs on and holds you for 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As it kind of wraps itself around you, you take 4 points of cold damage, and now you are grappled.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, we move on to Matolius' turn.
Matolius, seeing this display of fire and radiant energy, cries out in affirmation and makes some attacks.
Okay.
I am going to luck that and reroll 22 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 10 slashing damage, 5 lightning damage, and 5 radiant damage for 20 total points of damage.
Ooh.
And no.
You just dig your axe just like straight through it. You see a large like slash break across the ice.
I will swing again.
Mm-hmm.
For a 26 to hit on the second attack.
26 hits.
Man, I forgot we have flanking in this game. Oh well. I think I will second level smite on top of it. So, ooh, that is good. It's gonna take 34 points of damage, 23 radiant, 11 slashing.
Okay. Marked.
I think Matolius would move to the other side where the flame strike has just subsided to give Ghrimtuk the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
How's it looking?
I mean, it is covered in just cracks and deep gouges. The smooth surface that it initially was is barely there anymore.
Got it.
You see melted pieces. It still holds form, but there is definitely a good amount of damage done to this creature.
Matolius calls out, "Hit it with everything you got! It's working!" And that's the end of his turn.
Rain.
If I remember correctly, I was already hidden from last turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will then peek around the side of this pillar and aim for one of those cracks with an arrow. Take advantage because I'm hiding. Rolled 2 14, so that'll be a 26.
26 hits.
45 damage.
Ooh. Good God.
That was a lot of 5s and 6s on my sneak attack.
Yeah. Just a whole chunk breaks off from this strike with the crossbow. The creature is looking worse and worse every moment.
Okay, I'm going to just hide with my bonus action.
Okay.
Stealth check. That'll be a 25.
Mm-hmm. You believe yourself?
And keep myself hidden away.
Okay. Ghrimtuk.
Yes, sir.
At the beginning of this creature's turn, you feel the tentacle that wraps around you dig in deeper and pull you towards it, even just a small amount.
Here we go with the vor.
Well, it's got to be there. It's one of my games.
Yep.
As it does, the mouth seemingly just almost spins on the just slides across the surface and sits right in front of you. The eye glows and grows almost wide as though it's opening. Now this creature just tries to catch you within its jaws.
Ooh, nice.
22 to hit you.
Yes, that hits.
You take 25 points of piercing damage, halved to 12.
Damn.
And you take 7 points of cold damage.
Fuck. God damn it.
As you're kind of put to the side, as it bites down to you, Amelia, you feel a second tug as this creature just reels you in straight to it. You feel the pull of it, unable to hold it back. You're drawn straight to it, and once again, this just gaping maw of needles shifts across this icy surface and now sits waiting for you.
Okay. Fun stuff.
16 to hit you.
16 hits me.
Bites down with 25 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Followed by 6 points. As you feel the teeth enter into your flesh, the cold pierces you just as much, if not deeper.
That it does.
As this moment occurs, the creature kind of sees itself being surrounded. And
Sees the error of its ways?
no,
And
it chooses to be a good boy now. It's going to be a good boy. No, instead, it's going to shift itself, moving slowly across the floor. You see just the ripples of ice moving with it. Just down the pedestal, just enough. Amelia, if you wanted to, you could make a attack for opportunity.
And Ghrimtuk?
No, it's still within your
Okay.
melee range.
Damn it.
I guess all I have is my rod in my hand.
It's true.
It doesn't have a melee attack. 16 to hit.
16 doesn't hit.
Didn't think so.
It does. It shifts out of the way, moving downwards, slowly but surely. But we move now at the end of its turn. It does not recharge, so it is unable to do anything else as it becomes Grimtuk's turn.
All right. So I'm grappled, right?
You are.
Okay. I'm going to reckless attack on this fucking tentacle to try to break it.
Okay.
20.
20 hits.
18 damage.
The tentacle shatters.
Boom. Okay, cool. And
Oh, sorry. I apologize. At the end of its turn, the tentacle you just hit shatters, but another tentacle appears. Just like kind of throws out of the... Sorry, that was my bad.
it was okay. It's the circle of tentacles. These things happen.
Yeah.
It's, nature finds a balance.
End away.
And away. I'm going to go ahead and free Amelia. I think I'm
Okay.
just on tentacle duty this fight. I'm okay with it.
Sorry, I was changing something. Also, it's going to make a attack of opportunity on you.
Oh, yeah. Can I not hit Amelia's tentacle from here then?
No, it'd be too far away.
All right,
I
then
mean,
yeah.
it's
That's
on
fine.
her. It's on
Look-
her, effectively. It's just off the token. No. You
Oh.
can hit it. Because it's on her, just off the token, because they wouldn't see it.
Okay, cool. 16?
16 doesn't hit.
That's shameful, Grimtuk. I don't suppose my shattering of a tentacle counts as killing a creature, does it?
It's not a creature.
Damn it. Well then, that's all I got.
Okay. At initiative count 20, actually at the end of your turn, Grimtuk, this creature will use 2 actions to release 2 beams, one straight at Matolius, one at you. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws, please and thank you.
Alright then. I ain't scared of you. Oh, this is some garbage rolls there, Grimtuk. Do I get a 4 on that one, or it doesn't matter? It's
You're
even
not
if I got
in
it.
his...
You're not my aura.
All right, well then hit me.
I roll. Matolius roll a 16.
Okay, sorry, not the first one. 16. Both of you failed. You take 16 points of cold damage.
Cool. Stay frosty, bitches.
As though a predecessor to this moment, the 2 beams die away for a moment, and then the gem glows bright, and now 4 beams shoot out in almost a cross pattern around this creature. In 4 directions. As it does, the whole of the cross shifts, making a spin. Now, Amelia, Grimtuk, and Matolius all have to make dexterity saving throws.
Matolius rolled a 27.
Nice.
I
There
got
you
a
go.
19.
With the aura from Matolius, Amelia rolls a 25.
Woo! Then all 3 of you, knowing this creature's tricks, dive. And as you do, dive or jump. Amelia, you probably just like duck under, and you all are missed by this wave of energy from this creature. It does not affect you, and we move on to Elduin.
I will sneak my way a little, just to take like another step around the pillar to get a better angle for some more arrows. I would like to shoot at this big glass monster.
Sounds good.
Yeah, firing arrows with a chin set for this grim task. That's only a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
12 does not hit. Can I bend it to one of the tentacles?
Because I already made Grimtuk a specific thing, can I get the wording on the bending of your arrows, please?
Curving shot. You can make an attack roll and miss. You can use a bonus action to reroll the attack roll against a different target within 60 feet of the original target.
Target, on the other hand, is absolutely.
Great. Rolling now. 33.
33 hits. Which tentacle?
I will just do. Let's do this one up here.
Okay.
I don't want to accidentally hit Amelia, you know. Oath of the Ladron hits for 14 points.
The tentacle up there that had just appeared shatters into into a million pieces.
Bye. All right, second shot, sharpshooter at the original giant ice tower.
Yes.
That is an 18 to hit?
18 does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay, that one just impacts the wall on the far side. And third shot for a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
All right, that is 25 magical piercing.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Amelia, you're released from this as the tentacle jets over and strikes at Elder.
No! Get away.
11 does not hit you, though.
No, it does not.
The icy blade clatters into the stone behind you, breaking pieces of it, but does nothing towards you. It mostly just makes it rain upon you. But Amelia is now released. Speaking of Amelia, it's your turn.
All right, so kind of changes what my plan was. Now that I'm not grappled, I guess I'm going to first just use my bonus action to throw another mote from Counterstars at this thing.
Yeah.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
That is 40 radiant damage.
Whew.
It's a spicy meatball.
It's a spicy meteorite.
And it's still alive.
It is.
I'm then going to just grip onto the Rod of the Pact Keeper as I use my action to regain a spell slot.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Matolius.
Matolius is going to leap down 2 levels and take an upward swing at it like a tree.
Okay.
Like I'm just trying to fell a tree.
In the words of poets who I have once listened to, swing, 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 chop, chop, chop.
That's right. How about a 29?
I think that hits. You know, I'm just saying.
All right. Ooh, 27 total damage.
Matolius.
Yes.
How would you like to kill this creature?
Ooh. I think, like the tree felling action I was going for, Matolius would swing out, and it would do the anime cut-through thing as like little crackles of lightning, like where the cut-through, little crackles of lightning would disperse, and there's a flash of silver light, and it just slides diagonally into the floor in front of me and just like crumbles in front of me, and maybe the gem would like land at my feet.
You all see this moment as Matolius just catches the side of the creature, and in a blink, his axe is upon the other side of it. You notice the crackling of the lightning from his axe running through it. As it does, you see that momentary pause in everything we've seen this in, and then just as it slides off, the sliding is not just the sound of ice moving against each other. It is a shriek, a deafening, visceral, primal scream that echoes upon ages of pain and suffering as this creature slides and hits the ground and just cascades in light and ice everywhere, exploding and shattering. For a moment, as this light erupts, it almost blinds you. And then you see that gem sitting, hanging in the air, as it slowly sinks to the ground. Without a moment to rest, it hits the ground, and as the ice around you kind of solidifies once more, you see the arcing of snow crystals growing, and as that occurs, another burst emanates out, this time now blackness, a void, and it hits you all. Too quick to do anything about it. As it does, your vision goes black. All of you together. Not together. You see no one. But as you open your eyes in this moment, you see the void. A blackness, endless space, twinkling stars dotting every plane around you, spheres of many different colors and shapes spin in on themselves as you look upon the universe. For a moment, there's this harmony. You feel at peace. It is all rended asunder as needles pierce through the very fabric of existence itself. At this, as it rends a hole in what seemed to be nothingness, this creature hurtles forth, wreathed in icy spines. Behind it, a realm far beyond your mortal comprehension. As it flies forward, it heads straight towards your world. You may not know it to be such, but there's something familiar about it, even from this distance. And then behind where it had gone, the tear seals up as though it was never there. As this creature breaks through the atmosphere, it's wreathed in flames for a moment, but it crashes like an asteroid upon the surface of the world. Snow and ice begin to spread and grow from the wound inflicted upon the land. From the scar, monsters pour forth onto the world. As your vision pulls back, and the infection spreads to more land masses, you see Ba-Atar, the northmost island of Dakator, being the infection point of these icy beasts. Toril quickly falls dark under the clouded skies of Llymic's paradise. As the last free creatures succumb to an icy tomb, the beast rises, once again flying forth to the next world, which it wishes to remake in its image. You all, these incorporeal minds set just as watchers at this moment, finally hear a voice that pierces your mind like 1,000 icy needles. Like the shattering of the surface of a lake, your efforts are as useless as any who have stood against me. I may slumber, but the world grows cold, and soon I shall rise to blanket the world in an age of ice and darkness that shall never thaw. A moment later, whoever this creature was, it felt as though they held your mind, showed you these sights. The past, the future, all is in question. But know that what was shown is its honest truth, and it chooses to release you. You now once again find yourself in the room. The gem finally hits the ground, and all of the ice dissipates almost at an instant. Though, as you stand there now among the darkness, you still see your breath hang in the air.
I think Matolius would stumble back and sort of put his hands to his eyes and wipe them, like he's just woken up. Did anyone see that?
Good, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Same here. That was... I hate having another being inside my mind.
As do I.
It is rather jarring. As Amelia kind of like shakes her head.
What did we see? What did you see? Did we see the same thing?
I saw Father Llymic emerge from beyond the stars and hurtle toward our small blue world.
I saw that too, and I saw that Ba-Atar is where they come from when they reach here.
Yes. Well, we know where it is now for sure. Getting there and being ready to face Llymic will be a different story.
Very much so.
And Matolius will bend down and pick up the gem.
Sounds like a plan.
Does the gem look like other gems?
It looks similar. This one is yellow. It looks similar to the ones you've had in the past.
Is that one of Father's eyes or whatever?
I don't know for sure, but it certainly seems that way.
Seems very likely.
God, we saw that thing fall from the sky. That was... It wasn't born in that moment. It was just sent here in that moment.
Sent here or chose to come here?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm more comforted by the idea of it choosing to come here than being sent here.
Exactly. Me too, friend. Me too. But I think maybe, Amelia, you should hold on to this. You're holding on to the other eye. Are you not?
I am. It's in the bag. I can keep it in there with that.
And for clarification, it's yellow sapphire, as you kind of look at it.
We could keep them together, or we could keep them separate. It might be safer that way.
Seems smarter to keep them separate.
That way, if a thief pilfers one, we might not lose
Don't
both.
lose them all.
Yeah.
Are we gonna start acting like, I don't know. Like, remember when everybody like saw that ice thing and then like started like, you know, Rain started forgetting stuff for a while?
It's possible.
Yeah, nothing happened to me. I'm fine, but like some of you guys started acting weird.
Well, I think we should all make sure that we all look out for each other, and if anyone notices anything strange, maybe someone should speak up. If you see something, say something. I believe it's the old adage.
That sounds very wise.
Yeah, no being crazy, and then if anybody's being crazy, I hear you guys. Just so in case anybody can't tell the like conversation behind Matolius, what he's saying. You know, they're getting bonked on the head if they start acting weird, right? Just knock them right out. I hear you, Matolius.
Yeah. If one starts to speak to animals, spirits, maybe, or they might
I
be
do
a little.
that. That's totally normal. That's normal.
Sorry. Yes, you're right.
Lots of people I know do that. That's a normal thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, I will hand it to Ghrimtuk, who has the portable hole.
Yeah. I will unroll the portable hole, and I kind of look in the hole, look at the hole, and be like, boop, and just toss it in.
Unroll that
safe
hole.
Safe and sound. Yep, safe and sound.
Perhaps we should put it in a chest or something that's inside the portable hole. Do we?
I mean, I put it. I'm pretty sure I threw it on the big pillow. It's going to be as safe as possible there.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, I got there's a bunch of stuff in there. Maybe you're right. Hold on.
We don't want to get it mixed up with the shards of crystal minotaur. That and there's all the gold, which is also yellow. So maybe we should put it in a special place.
I'm gonna empty out the rabbit's fur coin purse and then put it in there.
Yeah, sexy.
I come up and I'm like, I always forget I can't breathe very well in there. But yeah, it's good.
Very well, he says.
Yeah.
Well, I am feeling quite exhausted.
Yeah, me too. I'm pretty fucked up.
Indeed.
Well, not like
Needs to
super
rest as
fucked
well.
up. Just as
We
fucked
should-
up.
We should find a safe place to rest.
I feel like this is a safe place. Everything worth anything would avoid this place real bad. And we just got rid of the big bad thing that was here.
There's a whole lounge full of pillows and a fire. We could.
I jump back in the hole, and then you just see a big pillow come out. I got
I
it.
think that we could also perhaps summon a smaller chamber for us to rest in that is even safer,
We could do that.
given we don't know that we have found all of the dangers of this place.
That's true. We could summon a dome on top of this dais, or we could summon a dome in the fire pit room.
Should I go get you guys pillows and put them in the portable hole too? Like, I grabbed this one, but like then we could have pillows wherever we go.
The pillows for the dome? I think that's a very smart idea.
I mean, just so we can be comfortable. I mean, just because we're saving the world doesn't mean we can't like relax sometimes.
Exactly. We don't have to slum it just because we're saving the world. We should save the world luxuriously.
Oh yeah, believe me, I want to get like the.
I believe the phrase
from,
is treat yourself.
Yeah. Well, I got a plan. Like, if we find a 4-post bed, I'm gonna just take the posts and the canopies and put them in, and that way, if I get enough pillows, I can just shove those into the ground, and then wherever we go, we're just like, you know, we're fancy guys doing fancy stuff.
That's right.
I think it's a great idea.
Fancy heroes.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go. DM, I'm legit. Like, I'm gonna leave the portable hole out where it is, and I'm just gonna go grab a bunch of pillows. So you guys would just see me come back with just a shitload of pillows.
I'd say you could grab like 6. There's probably like 6 or 7 more. You can grab them.
And I just come back, and I will throw them at my friends as hard as I can, because they're pillows.
Make a ranged attack.
Yeah, how many you want?
I'll think about like
Also, is this a strength roll or is this a dex roll?
This would be a strength roll because you're throwing it like a javelin.
Our pillows a finesse weapon?
You're right.
No, they don't fly well in the air. Wait, okay, hold up. Who are these 4? Top.
In whatever order, I'll say Amelia, and then Elduin, and then I'll go Rain, and then Matolius.
Yeah, nat 20 Rain.
You're getting hit with a pillow. I don't think it's going to do any damage, but it's definitely going to hit you.
I don't know, you nat 20. Like,
but it's a pillow. It's your call, DM. I just come running in, just fucking throwing pillows at my friends.
Just add your strength score to it. Just like,
what?
Just add.
Okay.
Yeah.
My strength score is
+7, right?
+7, yeah.
I'm gonna give Rain 7 points of damage.
Oh Jesus! God damn it! I was trying to be fun.
Oh, it was fun. I mean, for me, but yeah, Rain, you're just like tossed back like 10 feet, like as the killer just like connects.
Ghrimtuk just kind of has his hand over his mouth.
I think everyone's AC was broken. Amelia 18, Elduin 24, Matolius, that might have not broken your AC. 20.
20 is my AC, actually.
Yeah.
You literally broke everyone's AC.
You're all getting hit with pillows.
Fantastic.
Sorry about that, Rain. I didn't mean to throw that hard.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't the pillow that hurt her.
You don't know your own strength. I get it.
It was the like tossed across and like bouncing her head across on the ground.
Sorry about that. All right. Well, anyways, I'll carry around these pillows for us, and now we all got our own pillows.
I went to Zartan's rest, and all I got was this lousy pillow.
Also, I would just want to say, slumming it, being just like horribly wealthy.
Yeah, like retirement level wealthy
already.
Yeah.
Fair point.
It doesn't mean we don't usually sleep outdoors, because we do.
No.
Dragons.
We're hobo chic.
I was gonna say, I feel like that's by choice.
We're like hobo chic, but chic as in like SHEIK.
Yeah. The hobo sheiks.
Yeah. The hobo sheiks.
The Shattershane sheiks.
Shattershane sheiks. That's tough to say.
But it's entertaining.
Amelia would like to assess a party and see who's injured.
Matolius.
Ghrimtuk has 41 hit points.
Whoa.
Yeah. I know, right? That doesn't happen often.
Matolius is down to 52.
That's not bad.
Elduin's doing all right. I'm still in the 80s.
Yeah, I'm at like 2/3.
All right, I will give. Let's see. I'm gonna roll this for Ghrimtuk.
Okay.
So that's 17 HP.
Wow, thank you.
I'll give this to Matolius. 15.
Nice, thank you. As the healing light washes over me, Matolius will begin to pray.
Are we resting here for a while?
I don't see a reason to leave.
Do we know roughly what time of day it is?
Well, you came in here at night, so it's getting close to daytime, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you came in here at night, so yeah, I would say you've been here for a while.
All right. Well, I'm gonna whip out my spell book and begin to ritually cast Leomund's tiny hut.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think we rested right outside the place, and then we woke up. Yeah, because it was daylight.
That's what I thought too. I thought we came in during the day, because we didn't want to be out in the sun.
Yeah, that sounds more right, I would say.
We rested outside in the craggy cliffy area.
So it's not. I mean, so you could take a long rest, but also, physically, you're probably not tired. Mentally, you don't need to sleep. But you might be tired from all this exertion.
Yeah, I think a short rest is fine.
I wouldn't mind a long rest. I'm pretty spent, but I certainly understand if people aren't ready to go to sleep. I mean, we gotta be in here at least 5 or 6 hours, probably, with short rests.
Probably.
With short rests and such.
And who knows? Maybe when you went.
I don't think we've short rested in here. We skipped it because I had my spells active.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
We sat in the pillow room for 10 minutes and searched through it, but we didn't take an actual rest in there.
We didn't rest after the basilisk bit either.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Now y'all just been going hard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a nap pretty soon here, a for real one. But yeah, we got this shit. All right, so if we're doing short rests, right? We decided that.
I'm gonna let you guys all.
All right.
I think
then I will
that's
not
fine.
begin praying because I only have 2 spell slots left, and I'm not going to spend one. I will instead begin to bind my wounds.
As will I.
Amelia will cast Cure Wounds upon herself with her last spell slot.
Damn.
Regain 27.
So I guess my question is for you all: what is your plan? Do you plan on dealing with the desert if it's still light out?
We got to get back to the archive, right?
It's true, but it is daytime and it's bright hot sun at the moment.
At this point, do we know how much daylight we've got left?
If it's 5 or 6 hours, I mean, you'd have about that much left, give or take.
Are we short resting or long resting?
Short resting.
It seems that we are short resting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, it would still be daylight for a bit now.
Okay.
So that's up to you.
We traveled how long to get here? It was less than 8 hours, right?
Yeah, because you basically walked through the night, then rested.
So is that what lives out past the stars? Like that? Stuff like that? So it's always the heavens or the gods or spirits. I don't know. Stars to my people are the animal spirits, you know?
It seems like beyond the stars, but who knows? There's a lot out there. There's
what?
I don't know. It's just so vast. There has to be a lot out there.
I mean, it looks like a lot of nothing for the most part. But I mean,
No.
you know something I don't know.
I don't. I've never been to the stars.
Well, apparently, fucking Lymic's out there, so I guess he was, and now he's here.
Well, we shall have to stop him so he doesn't go anywhere else and threaten any more life on some other world.
You think there's life on other worlds?
You saw the Archive of Order. There were portals to other places.
Yeah, but that could have just been on this world or other planes.
I don't think we were on this world when we were there.
Yeah, but it could be another plane, right? You think that you can get to other planes through the stars, up there?
Oh, probably.
So planes are just other places in the sky. They're not actually these other abstract places that are away, a different, reality, I guess.
I think it's more like an alternate reality.
So which is it? But you said it was in the skies, though.
I mean, I'm saying it's possible to get to the other planes, maybe, through weak points, and the stars could contain weak points to get to the other planes, or portals. You saw Llymic ripped itself through from another realm. I'm sure it could happen in other ways, too.
Oh, I thought that. I didn't
So
know that
it
was
is
from
both
another realm.
in the stars and another world.
I don't know. That sounds a little bit weird. What do you think, Elduin?
I have traveled to the Feywild, but this is not anywhere that I have been. Does not look like that. I'm assuming.
No, that's not what we're talking about. I didn't say you were. Have you been there? I was just asking what you think. Are Can you get to other planes by going up to the stars? Did Llymic come from other planes through the stars, or just go through the, through the stars? I don't know. It's just a lock.
I mean, there are ways to travel through dimensions and through planes. There are ways to do it magically, but I do not know what means a being of this power travels by.
I mean, we're not even, like, take Llymic out of the conversation. Like, go to the stars, like, up there, like where Llymic came from. Do you think it just leads to other planes or other worlds?
I think that it probably leads to other worlds. I've never met anybody who was able to travel to another plane without some sort of magic.
I don't know. I just never thought about this stuff because I look up at the sky and see, like I said, like there's the bear spirit, there's the elk spirit, all this stuff. It's just I see different stuff, but now, it's way different. Now I think that, like, oh, what else is up there like Llymic?
I think you have to take the good with the bad. So there's got to be, and if Llymic is bad, there must be something good up there. Maybe your bear spirit.
Yeah, he would have fucked Llymic up. Can't show up to Bear Spirit's world. I can see why he'd come here.
Right? Clearly Bear Spirit was too strong for Llymic, so Llymic had to come to a different place to feed.
I believe that. That makes sense. Way to go, Bear Spirit. Don't take no shit from no ice thing.
Maybe the next time you speak with the Bear Spirit, you could ask him how to defeat Llymic.
I mean, he only ever gives me really vague answers. I'm done asking him specifics. I can't be like, hey, give me directions to get to this place. He'll be like, the answer's inside of you or something like that. And I'm like, but I really need to just know how to get there. And he'd be like, look inside yourself or some other shit. I don't know, man. Like, I love him to death, but like, you try getting a straight answer out of him, it's super tough.
It was the experience you had along the way.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him next time I see him.
Yeah, do it. Maybe he'll tell you. I don't know. He always wants me to, like, learn something along the way, and I'm like, I don't want to learn stuff. I just want to know stuff.
It's better to show and not tell, I believe is what they say.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either. Anyways.
DM, would Amelia have any recollection of, like, planar knowledge or how other worlds work or anything like that?
Roll me a history check with disadvantage.
1.
Sadly, no.
Didn't think so.
Though I think there is an inkling that you feel like you should know, or you think you have an idea. It just seems to, like, fade away as you try to piece it together.
Sounds good.
Well, as the hour draws near, we should probably pack up these pillows and go.
Everybody, give me I'll unroll the thing. Be like, all right, throw your pillows back in. Rain, yours has some blood on it. Let me get that. Sorry again.
Is it Rain's blood, or it had
fine.
blood on it before?
No, it's definitely hers.
Well, we're just gonna go out into the beating sun, or what do you all think? How many hours of sunlight?
Yeah, that was about to be my question. Like, how many hours of sunlight do we have left, do we think?
I mean, I will walk to the entrance of this place and
Sure.
look.
Yeah, I'm down with that plan.
Matolius ain't scared of shit.
If you guys have been in here for about 5 or 6 hours, I would say, I mean, really, truly, you probably have another 5 hours of, like, direct sunlight. I would think. Maybe not, maybe 4, but still, it's still got some time. And it is at least, like, 14 miles from here back to the archives.
Through sand and desert.
Through sand and desert.
Giant monsters and shit.
Yeah, and hyenas.
Yeah.
Maybe we should rest here, like fully rest, and travel when it is dark and not, the environment will not be working against us as much.
I'm all for that. Like, it's fucking hot out.
We're already an hour in. Plus, the dome is temperature controlled. So,
Yes, it's very nice.
After the short rest, everybody gains 11 temp HP.
ooh, nice. Spicy.
You all could just, like, run for, like, a mile. You stop. Elduin ritual casts the hut. hang out there until you feel cooled off, and then like do it again. And maybe you'll get back to the archives by like
Some like crazy Iron Man calisthenics.
yeah.
I think we should. I vote we stay.
Let's just stay. We've got our hut. Is there a particular time, do we have a deadline that we're trying to reach?
No,
Yeah, didn't think so.
those beings at the archive, they didn't give us a timeline. They just wanted us to return with whatever we found here, and I think that yellow sapphire is what they intended for us to get.
Seems like it.
Do you think they're going to want us to give this thing up?
I don't think so. They would have asked for the other one. I think this is to prove...
That we're badasses?
Yes, and then they...
Who cares? They're not going to get it.
No, they're not. I mean, we're not handing over shit. They didn't do nothing for him.
Perhaps they intend to bestow something upon us for our troubles.
They don't seem to have that intention either.
Who knows?
Amelia gets all sour again.
Understandably so.
Who knows? Maybe this will curry enough favor that they will tell you something, Amelia.
Doesn't seem like their style.
No, they just seem to toy with people.
I'm ready to be like, look towards Amelia and just look towards my hammer and be like, thumbs up.
You definitely should do that.
Yeah, you should definitely do that.
Yeah, that little...
Attack the pit fiend and the angel and the sphinx. That'll be
Yeah.
It'll be good times.
Yeah, who's ready to re-roll some characters?
And we'll fight some Odrons and die, and Llymic will win. Is that what
Yeah.
you want?
It's two big guys on the side that you really got to worry about.
Yeah, the merits.
Oh, the merits. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's some merits.
Two minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't fuck
Sorry.
around.
Those looked impressive. Those things, whatever they were. I'm sure they hit very hard.
I mean, who knows? We'll find out if they don't give us the fucking goods. What are we strong arming them for again? Oh yeah, info.
I don't know. Why does everything have to be a strong arm with you? Oh, I see. Never
Yeah,
mind.
these guys suck. I mean, if they're just gonna toy with us, that's all. That's it.
It didn't seem like they were toying with us. Well, maybe Amelia. I don't even think it was toying. It seemed like they had knowledge that they were not allowed to pass on. Beings of law and order tend to be that way.
Fuck if I know about any of that. That's just a bullshit concept for people who are too scared to do what they want.
These pillows are quite nice, though. Thank you for grabbing them. Yes, this is a good idea, Ghrimtuk. You don't
we're gonna
have
be
them
comfy.
often, but when you do...
I have great ideas. Name one idea of mine that I've had that wasn't great. Yeah, see? Can't do it.
Attacking the Guardians of the Archive of Order.
We haven't done that.
Well,
One idea that I've had that we've done that didn't turn out amazing. I got a lot of good ideas.
I have all the best ideas.
Yeah.
You have the best words, too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, rations, anyone?
If you guys have anything else.
Nah, we're long resting.
Okay. Well then.
I would like to cast Find Steed using my 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
And I will summon Varys into the space outside the dome, because Varys won't fit in the dome because he's a big boy. But I will dismiss Varys, this form of Varys.
You bring him in just to be like, nope.
You're
sucks."
fired.
Well, yeah. I summon him and I speak to him telepathically, and I assure him that I will be bringing him back in a new form very soon, and we will see each other again.
You definitely get just a simple acknowledgement, an understanding. Especially through telepathy, I think your emotions and your plans are seen by him.
Excellent. And at that, I will prepare to take my long rest.
Okay. Anyone else?
If we were going to be long resting, Amelia would pull out a spool of silver thread and a bell, and she would cast alarm on the entryway to this room, doing so ritually.
Okay, are you guys staying in the dais room? Or are you staying in the pillow room?
Seemed like we brought the pillow room. We brought the pillow party to this room. So
Yeah. We're really just making it our home. We're rearranging the furniture. We're setting up the master bedroom.
Okay.
And like any new home, you just have whole rooms full of nothing. You don't have any damn furniture.
If there's nothing else anyone would like to do before you long rest, then I'm going to take over for this point. Because this is not something you all see. The scene pans away, disappears out into the blistering heat. Farther and farther, it moves away from you as you all bed down to take your rest. Farther and farther still, it moves away until finally it halts. A moment, you see the sands, but the sound of thrumming gallops can be heard. Just one after another, multiple. You don't know how many. And as this scene catches the first of the riders, a very familiar visage, or at least one would say a known visage, is seen. Enric, the black-armored knight and Arthur's son, rides across the desert, his horse rushing through the sand. You see, though, he holds the reins of this beast in one hand, and in his other, a stone. And on that stone, the image of an old, well-dressed man stands. Though the sound of the whipping winds around is high, it never drowns out the conversation between the two as you see Enric look to this figure.
Father, I shall be there soon, and we shall fall upon these insects with a deadly quickness. They shall no longer be a bother to you.
You see the figure standing upon the stone, the image almost translucent, kind of turns, cocks his head, and you hear a voice.
Let it be so, lest you disappoint me, like your sister has.
And in a moment, the image disappears. The stone goes silent, and you see a grimace across Enric's face. He stows the stone away, and with that, a crack of the reins, he snaps them, and the steed rears and then dashes forward. At this moment, the scene once again pans back, and you see a group of riders, all in the Hecatontries armor, riding close behind their leader, heading straight towards your rest as they speed across the sands. And we'll find out how this happens when we return to the Swordcast Adventures.
Heyo, Chris here again. Just wanted to say thank you so much for listening to the podcast. If you want to keep up to date with us, check out our socials on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at /theswordcast. If you like what you heard and want to help us keep the lights on, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/theswordcast, where for $5 a month you can hear Matt or Matolius run a few of us through the deadly halls of the Tomb of Annihilation. Thank you all again, and don't worry, you'll be hearing from us soon. Bye-bye.